Hello Virgo, and welcome to Crystal Garden Tarot. Welcome back to any of you who have been here before. My name is Christina Irene. I'm going to be doing your March 2020 reading, so let's go ahead and get right into your reading. We're going to take a couple of cards for your overall energy. So as I open up the deck, I'm seeing something like so magical or wondrous, getting ready to happen. If you're not experiencing it already, a lot of you guys had some type of loss, or you had to let go of something. Someone walked away from you, but there is a gift in this. You all are really rising above, and I'm just seeing so many magical blessings overall coming to you. We saw this last month too, just got the number 11, so that's really awesome for you. All right, Virgo, let's pick up your overall energy. Okay, so we have Sacred Journey. So we have Sacred Journey, Life Cycles, Family, and Transformation. And as an underlying energy, we have Intuitive Communication. I am seeing that loss there, but you all are really, with this next card out, overcoming a lot of obstacles or challenges. And here's like something really brand new, okay, like that you will be passionate about. Whether this is a job, a relationship, a new friendship, a new hobby, it's just something new. But really pay attention. Like, I cannot stress this enough, to really pay attention to the sorry, my back hurts. Really pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities, the intuitive promptings that you're feeling, your dreams, okay? Man, just because the intuitive communication you're receiving is really strong, okay? So this could be coming from the divine. It could also be like you and someone else, like telepathic communication coming from, someone else towards you. But let's see here. Revealing radiance. My light illuminates the world. Wow. So, this is really beautiful here. So, you're going on some type of sacred journey, going through the cycles of life here. There's a huge transformation here as well. And it's like you're just believing in magic, in the magic, And I really feel like it says true magic is abounding in my life. That's what I'm saying. There's something so magical getting ready to happen if it hasn't already. And there you are again, like I said, rising above, pushing through any obstacles or challenges. And with this, emerging into a grace, really coming into a much more like a period of your life that's much more like more smooth sailing. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and see what blessings are coming into you. But it's like this is beautiful blessings already. You guys are going on this whole new journey. For a lot of you guys, a new cycle, and it's just like you're really just like, I'm looking at this pearl. It's like you're shining. You're shining. Okay, I do see a conflict that you all may have had to walk away from, and you were really given that strength to do so. Let's see what blessings are coming to Virgo. Wow, yeah. This actually came out in a pre-shuffle before I even decided whose reading I was going to do. Okay, and so I'm seeing this other card here too. This God of Reflections as an underlying energy. Also, this psychic ability. Okay, I want to talk to you about the underlying energy really quick because I saw both these cards as I was opening the deck right now. Okay, so here you are mirroring someone. Okay, but it's not in a bad way. So all the beautiful things that you see in someone else, Virgo, it's actually a reflection of you. So, of your beautiful nature, whatever it is that you're seeing in someone else, the beauty in it, it's in yourself. You guys are mirroring one another. And here, your psychic ability, this goes back to this underlying energy of this intuitive communication that you're receiving. Pay attention to your intuition. Okay, so the card that came out is so fitting for the energies that have came out. Goddess of the unknown. A new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. Okay, so one thing I want to say about you guys' energy is you can be very, like, sometimes you can overanalyze stuff, and just be careful with that, because I don't want there to be like fear, it's like over analyzing something it can create fear. It could create, like, you could like block yourself, so like, don't overanalyze it. Don't be scared. I'd like for you not to be afraid of this brand new cycle and this brand new journey, because I'm trying to tell you, Virgo, just like last month, this energy has carried over. It's magical, it's blessed, it looks very, very good. Okay, the unknown, I know, can be very scary. I feel like, especially for like us earth signs, okay, even though you may not be a fixed sign, I'm a fixed earth sign, so change is really, like, scary for me and hard for me. But what I was going to say was, just as earth signs in general, I think that maybe change could be a little bit, more challenging for us than, for example, like a fire or an air sign, because we really are more routine, stable type of energy. So the earth signs. Let's see what you would benefit from surrendering. By the way, this is for Venus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, okay? For Virgo. And we're going to pull tarot on all these cards. So we have surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So that could be having to do with the conflict that I saw earlier in this deck of blessings, in regards to like being asked and you being given the strength from the divine to like walk away from some type of situation that could have had a lot of conflict. I just got angel number 644. Okay, so, and then the underlying energies really go with the card that just came out, because we have surrender resentments, okay? Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. Let me tell you something. Okay, especially as a Taurus, like, I can have a temper, and Venus in Aries, all right? Usually I'm on an even keel, but if you keep pushing and pushing a Taurus, they're going to charge at you, just like that bull when they're waving that red flag. It's going to charge at you, and it's going to want to destroy you. So my temper, is something that I've really been wanting to work on. And I just want to say, it's like I was like listening to some spiritual advice about anger, and the yogi was talking about how anger has scientifically been proven to poison you, to literally physically poison your body. So imagine what it's doing for you spiritually, and to your heart and stuff. So just remember that, because when you resent something, really, it's like you're angry about something. You're upset with someone about something that they've said or that they've done, and so it literally, it's like poisons you. Okay, literally. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. Everyone is responsible for their own healing, okay? And surrender to what is. So, especially where there's that conflict, and as that underlying energy, it's like just under that into the communication was that loss. So I know that a lot of you all are grieving or sad about something, but remember that with the loss there, it literally says resurrection. So whatever you lost, there's a complete resurrection, there's a complete transformation and new cycle that is extremely magical. Okay, let's get some tarot out on these cards. And you know what, it's like you might not even be trying to be controlling, because I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I get this card quite often, especially when I was dealing with like a romantic situation that just wasn't like on the up and up. And it's like it might not be like that. You might not even be like literally trying to control someone. You might be like, I'm not controlling, but sometimes it's we don't realize that that's what we're doing. Like, for example, it could be because there's surrender resentments here, right? And surrender the idea you could fix somebody. So it could be like, duh, this is not right. Why are you doing that to me? Or why are you doing this to the relationship, or whatever the case may be. It could have to do with work. It doesn't have to be a relationship, family, whatever. that person, for whatever reason, can't see, doesn't want to see, or won't, do what they need to do what they're supposed to do. Maybe they're doing wrong, and you can see clearly what's right and what's wrong, but you could be trying to like force, for example, what's right. And everybody's on their own journey. Like I said, everybody has their own healing to do, because a lot of times when people are not, for example, in a romantic relationship, just for example, a person could be self-sabotaging. They could be hurting you and stuff like that, and you're like, what the hell, like, I'm so good to you, why are you doing this to me? Well, it could be something inside that person that they need to heal, from before you even came along, and it's causing them to self-sabotage, for example, and you're trying to push it and push it. Maybe that person is just supposed to learn a lesson to help them heal in life, or so might not really be like trying to be a controlling person. It could be in that sense, all right? And so you just being asked to like just let go of it and just like, okay, it is what it is. Let's get some tarot out on these cards. So we have Sacred Journey. We have the Chariot in reverse. With the Chariot in reverse, I feel like you're not, yeah. So you're not working on something anymore. Thank you, because I had a brain fart and I was like trying to figure out what I was trying to say. I just got 1111 too, so that's good for you. Yeah, I was trying to say, it's like you're not moving forward with something. It's like a lot of you are ending a cycle, or a cycle has ended. You're not working on it anymore. And you might have brought the tower down when if you decided to stop working on something, you could have very well been the one to bring the tower, down. The other thing too is, it's like something, the tower could have came down itself, because a lot of times when we continue to keep working on something that we know that we need to release, the universe comes in and they will just shut it all down if you're not going to do it. Okay, they'll do it for you. So that could be what happened for some of you. You could have ended the cycle, the Fool in reverse. You could have ended the cycle, or there's a lot of injustice done. Okay, situation could have been really risky, whatever it is for you. You, with that Fool card in reverse, also you could have been afraid of this new beginning here. Okay, but whatever you had to release or was removed from your life, there's, like I said, there's just a complete new cycle coming in. And I'm seeing this 22, which really speaks to me of harmony and balance. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. So with Revealing Radiance, we have the Star card. That couldn't be more perfect to come out for that card there. So y'all are just shining. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Last month, I think the title of your video was like, you're winning all the way around. You totally are, man. So, and it's like, think about the oyster. Oysters are closed up, and the darkness, they're in the darkness until you open it up and look at what's inside of it. So it's just like, whatever the darkness was, that loss, the injustice, the injustice, that's the darkness. But you're coming out of it, and the divine has your back. This is wishes coming true. This is healing. This is restoration. This is everything good. This is faith in the universe, the divine having your back, and literally, like, you are shining, I feel. Okay, beautiful energy, Virgo. Beautiful energy. Let's talk about the Goddess of Unknown. So Page of Cups, some of you guys have a new love, okay? A blessing of a new love. Oh my gosh. But some of you guys could be really guarded, okay? So with the Seven of Wands in reverse, it's like, just kind of maybe let your guard down, okay? Because I did see the Nine of Wands, which made me feel like you guys could be like, you know what I mean? If somebody has come in already, or maybe they're gonna come in, it's like some of you guys will be like, because of whatever injustice may have took place in the past. But it's like, just kind of let your guard down. And with here, it's like the Empress in reverse and the Emperor, wow, together. So just really remember that your value and your worth. With this Seven of Wands as well, you could have been dealing with someone who just didn't value and respect you, and it's like you're giving up on that, okay? Especially any of you who were dealing with an Aries, all right? possibly Leo, Sagittarius, but for me this is mainly Aries, and or someone, if not an Aries or a fire sign, whether they are or not, also the energy could be that of someone who is controlling, that of someone who is just like kind of a dominating, a dominant personality. But for some of you, you're giving up on that individual, or who didn't see your worth. And then there's also a need for you to really see your worth, remember your worth and your value, okay, for some of you. But I feel like this because see, this is sitting here. You see this card here, the Seven of Wands, where it's a release here. It's like we're not fighting for this anymore. It's right here with this Eight of Pentacles, where we're not working on anything anymore. So a lot of you release someone possibly because they weren't valuing and respecting you as the Empress that you are, whether you are male or female. So the Page of Cups, yes, new love, a new emotion here, okay? There's a lot of newness. Look, with the Knight of Swords, it's coming to you, I feel, so quickly, okay? But some of you guys aren't listening to your intuition telling you it's coming. Look at that. A very passionate new beginning after you made a decision to move away from something. And here you are in your own energy, Virgo, as the Hermit. But for a lot of you guys, I feel like it's just like you're healing. It's like you move this passionate beginning after you decided to move away from something and just kind of isolate yourself from it, okay, and heal. Wow. I see a lot of clarity also that could be coming in with that Ace of Swords. Or this is you taking that Ace of Swords and using it to cut out whoever you needed to cut out. Okay, let's talk about this. So you're surrender your desire to control people. We have the Hermit card coming out. All right, that's your own energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with a fellow Virgo. By the way, if you're cross watching, then these energies are interchangeable. So this could be how the Virgo you're dealing with in whatever capacity feels, or how they're causing you to feel, okay? So let me close the door. Come, baby. Come on, baby. Come in here. Hi. Come on. Hi. All right, come and join us. So the mailman is coming down the block, so he gets all, a little crazy. So we'll bring him in here so he doesn't interrupt the reading any further. That's Boss. Hi, Boss. Okay, so surrender your desire to control people. And we have this Four of Pentacles in reverse as an underlying energy. I do want to take one more card on this. The Moon card in reverse. So with the Hermit as well, there could have been something that you found out with this Hermit and this Moon card in reverse. Could have been something that you found out, like maybe like some secrets or something. And this is where it's like you need to, this is where we need to just kind of, you see it saying to more effectively achieve your goal, back off and regroup. So with the Hermit card, yes, this is your energy, but this is also you removing yourself from a situation and kind of isolating yourself from that situation. Also, if you look at the lantern there, okay, so this represents wisdom. It represents knowledge, the Hermit card. So you could have had knowledge of something here with this Moon card, okay, in reverse, like the Moon, secrets coming out. And so here you have the Nine of Swords coming out on this Moon, like really worried that there's not going to be a victory with something, okay? So with this Nine of Swords, it's just like, just try to relax. Like, to me, that's that over analyzing that I was talking about, just really like in your head about something. This person's completely in their head, all right, and feeling like there's no victory somewhere. But just remember, if there wasn't a victory somewhere and you know that you need to really just walk away from that and stay away and just do you, because you're not being valued and respected, and because your soul is telling you like, I don't want this, it's like, it's all right. What I'm trying to say is, It's all right, because I see so much goodness here for you, in store for you, okay? If you had to end one situation, okay? So we're going to pull your advice now. This is also like, this is a card of advice, and it's also like, I want to see where how is your soul evolving? Where are we trying to get push your soul into? Okay, that's what this advice is like. Advice about the situation and showing us like where is it that you're being pushed. So one thing I'm seeing is relax the hold of darkness and be at cause, and that tells me that you're being asked to, again, surrender the fear of the unknown. Surrender all the things that make you have doubts and not even want to try again, or try with something new. Just try to let that go, okay? Whoa. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, you guys. So, yeah, definitely. This is because I don't like to jump to conclusions and be like, oh, you should leave this person or don't talk to this person anymore. But I definitely kept picking up that one cycle has ended, okay? And that here, this is where we still could be upset and resenting whatever the injustice that was done. Well, in that case, because what I'm seeing here as the advice and what your soul is being pushed, how it's being pushed to evolve, is to release allegiances, okay? And as an underlying energy, you have shock of the new. That's crazy, because I kept seeing have faith in the process for the last 3 days when I was thinking about doing the readings. And you're my first reading, and I continue to see this card in my mind. Have faith in the process, conscious connections, okay? So there is some type of situation where you are coming into like a conscious connection with this Page of Cups, okay? And that card is all about like you needing more intimacy and love in your life, and you're going to be provided that with this Page of Cups, okay? But it looks like you need to release something first, probably the person who committed the injustice, okay? Whether this is work or relationships or whatever for you. Let's read the book, okay? So remember, this is your advice, Virgo, as well as this is you, I'm sorry, this is your advice, as well as I'm looking at where are you being, pushed spiritually, okay? It is time to hold on to yourself and let go of another, even if just for a time. I'm gonna stop there. So also, if this is a situation that doesn't need to end forever, because I see where you're just so worried about, not having a victory somewhere or something. Sometimes sometimes it's just for a time. Sometimes somebody needs to clear some things up or do some healing or do some soul searching, you or this other person. That's for some of you. So you have gained all that was meant to be from that connection, at least for now. You have given and you have received. The need to let go does not deny the value of what has been acquired. It is more that the time has come for greater productivity, creativity, abundance, and consciousness in your life. You have completed many cycles in the vibrational frequency of consciousness that you are now being asked to release. You have been in that vibrational frequency for some time now. You have earned the right to step out of that frequency, out of the habits, relationships, and the possibilities that are limited to that outmoded frequency. I feel like it's supposed to be outmolded. It is now time to expand into higher frequencies of experience that will bring enhanced love, empowerment, and peace into your life. And that has a lot to do with the conscious connections that I'm seeing here in this deck. Okay, like I said, more intimacy, more love. Okay, so you will take the wisdom of what you have learned with you into something new. New connections, new relationships, new life experiences at a higher turn of the spiral of life. But first, you. Trust that you can step into solitude for a time without being consumed by loneliness. It is time to reconnect with yourself. Perhaps you have had a period of outward orientation where your energy has been diverted away from the inner journey of self discovery and creative self expression and into the world of lists, schedules, and demands. That is very Virgo ish. Trust that you may need to step back momentarily, even from your healthy relationships and commitments, to refresh your spirit by reconnecting with your own nature in solitude. Perhaps you have been diving so deep into the creative waters that you have lost your bearings or your energetic connection to the earth, your own life, and your needs in the here and now. Either way, you need to come back to the ground of your own body. This is a time for self love, for paying attention to yourself, for nurturing, holding, and being with you. It doesn't mean you can't love another. It just means you need to turn your intention inwards for a time, for some quality time with you. You will emerge renewed, refreshed, and clearer about your journey and your relationships as a result of this. And that's where we see the Hermit card, like you just isolating yourself from some situation. This oracle is also confirmation that the work you have been doing on yourself is working for you. Your level of self-love is growing, and your ability to love consciously and healthily is increasing as a result. Some connections in your life will mature along with you, and your regard and affection will deepen and blossom. It will be revealed that other relationships are no longer relevant to your life journey. You will know which is which because you will feel it. You will feel it most clearly when you have some time to be with yourself in reconnection. If you've been contemplating a change in lifestyle, enrolling in a class or joining a group, starting a project, or setting aside time to focus on your inner work, then this oracle comes as confirmation that these things would be supportive, healthy, and helpful for you. This oracle also comes with particular guidance. There is a situation that has recently arisen or will arise soon where you need to back yourself. Don't be put upon or hoodwinked into backing down by the emotional reaction of others. Stand your ground and stay aligned with what you know to be true. No matter how wonderful something seems logically or on the surface, if it doesn't feel right for you, it's not for you at this time. Perhaps that will change and it will be right for you later. Perhaps you will step away and realize with relief that you had a lucky escape from a situation that would have ended up unnecessarily costing you. Either way, backing yourself and not giving in to the opinion of another, no matter how highly you would have rated that opinion in the past, is important. It is highly likely that you are breaking with tradition, with a role model or belief system that you have outgrown, or a relationship. You must be there for yourself because you are doing well, you are on the right path, and you are growing. Well done. Okay, bravo, well done, Virgo. But yeah, something, I don't know if it's happened yet for you all. Leave me a comment, let me know if it resonates with you. But it's something here where we really need to take a step back now. Once you take that step back, just in general, the point is get back to you right now, Virgo. This is highly important because that's like meditation. Once you get back to yourself and you kind of chill out and walk away from whatever this conflict is, you're going to figure out whether this person can stay or whether they need to go. Okay? So I love you all so much. Please do leave me a comment so I'm not all over here by myself, by my lonely. Okay, I love you all so much. If it resonated, go ahead, feel free to hit like and subscribe. Helps me to keep the channel going and the messages flowing. I love y'all so much. Take care.